Have you ever wondered how to properly record your payables and disbursements in the Philippines? It might sound complex, but today we're going to simplify it. In our last video, we walked through the procurement to payment process. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out because this is the logical next step. How to accurately record these transactions in your books. Hi, I'm Dennis Hilario and welcome to my channel where we simplify business processes for entrepreneurs and small business owners. If that sounds like something you need, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss out on practical tips to grow your business. So today we're diving into this topic, how to properly record your payables and disbursements in your book of accounts here in the Philippines. So let's start by setting the foundation. So in the Philippines, the Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR mandates 6 main book of accounts for businesses. First is General Journal, General Ledger, Sales Book, Purchase Book, Cash Receipts Book, and Cash Disbursement Book. Now, if your business deals with products or goods, your primary focus will often be the Purchase Book and the Sales Book. For services, it's equally important but might involve different nuances. For VAT-registered businesses, input VAT must be accounted for, while non-VAT businesses need to focus on gross amounts. By the way, if you're finding this overwhelming, my Accounting Starter digital course breaks it all down for you. Check out the link in the description below. Alright, so let's dive into the Purchase Book. What is it for and who needs it? So the Purchase Book is where you record all purchases of goods or services that are essential for your operations. So here's what you'll need. The date of the transaction, the supplier name, TIN and address, description of goods or services, the invoice number from the supplier, the amount, the input VAT amount, and expanded withholding tax or EWT if required. So here's an example. If you purchase office supplies worth 11,200, which is normally inclusive of VAT, and if you're VAT registered, you'll record the debit in office supplies expense, which is 10,000 pesos, and then a recording of the input VAT portion, which is 1,200 if you break down the 11,200, and you credit the accounts payable, which is 11,200. So if you're required to withhold tax, you have to adjust for EWT and ensure proper documentation. Normally, you adjust the accounts payable amount and add additional entry, which is a credit to expanded withholding tax payable. Normally, it's the percentage of the expense amount, which is 1% for goods and 2% for services. The next book is the Cash Disbursement Book. So this is where you record all cash outflows, including payments for payables, expenses like utilities, rent, and whatnot. So the key information includes the date of payment, the payee's name, the TIN and address, check number or reference number, the amount. And now, if you're not required to use the purchase book, you have to input also the input VAT, if applicable, and the expanded withholding tax, especially if you're a service business and not required to use, again, the purchase book. For example, if you pay the 11,200 to settle the earlier office supplies purchase, you debit the accounts payable, which is 11,200, and cash in bank of 11,200 as well. So again, if the input VAT and withholding tax applies, the entry should include the debit to input VAT and credit the withholding tax expanded payable. So after updating your purchase and cash disbursement books, the next step is posting it to the General Ledger or GL books, your accounts, providing a comprehensive view of your financial position. So always ensure that every journal entry matches its corresponding ledger entry. So in the previous examples, we use expense accounts, input VAT, expanded withholding tax, and cash in bank. Those accounts should have an entry in the general ledger, including the running balance of each of the account. Now let's talk about the summary list of purchases or SLP. So this document is prepared quarterly and submitted to the BIR, especially if you are VAT registered. So only those with quarterly VAT net of goods/services, which includes importation, which goes over to 1 million pesos, are required to submit the list of purchases. So SLP again should be submitted on or before the 25th day of the month after the close of the taxable quarter. So normally it includes the supplier names, TIN, total purchase amount, and the input VAT. So make sure to reconcile this with your purchase book or your cash disbursement book to avoid discrepancies during tax audits. And lastly, to make life easier, you can use spreadsheets or accounting software to automate these processes. However, here's an important disclaimer. Unless your accounting system is BIR approved as loose leaf or computerized, then these tools are only for internal use. So always double check your compliance to avoid penalties. Okay, so I hope this video clarified the process of recording payables and disbursements in your books. If you have questions or need further examples, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your network, and subscribe to the channel for more business tips. Until next time, this is Dennis Hilario helping you simplify your path to success. See you in the next video. Takes your life in business. Have a great day.